The head of the Alice Springs tourism industry is calling on Australians to visit the town, saying there's been a noticeable improvement in law and order issues. He was speaking at the launch of a new airline route that will fly into Alice from Cairns. Matt Cunningham joins us live from Darwin. Matt, when will the new service begin? I know you've been in Alice recently and regularly. What's the situation like there? Should people head there?
Well, I'd encourage them to do so, and that's what the head of the tourism industry in Alice Springs is doing as well today. This new service will begin on the 14th of April, direct flights from Cairns to Alice Springs, obviously trying to attract people who are going to see the Great Barrier Reef, to then go on to Central Australia and visit Uluru and Alice Springs as well. Now, I was on the ground for a week in Alice Springs last week, Kieran, and I would agree with the sentiment that's being shared by a lot of community leaders down there that the situation is actually improving. I think people are reluctant to say it's improving too much in case there's another serious incident, but there's a noticeable difference between 2 years ago when we saw the height of the problems following the return of alcohol to Aboriginal town camps in Alice Springs and the situation now. The CLP government has obviously implemented some strong law and order measures since it came to power last August. And we heard today from Danial Rochford, who is the CEO of Tourism Central Australia. He says that those changes are starting to have some real impact.
There's no doubt the government of the Northern Territory is throwing the kitchen sink at our crime and antisocial issues. We're seeing a noticeable difference on the ground. And I guess what that does for the tourism industry, it allows us the opportunity to get on the front foot. For the last few years, we have been splashed across the national headlines, and now we are able to showcase all the amazing positive things that our town is so proud of.
It has been a real struggle for the Northern Territory's tourism industry over recent years, not just in Alice Springs, Kieran, but also in places like Darwin and the rest of the Territory. Certainly a long way from where we were back in the mid-1980s when, you know, we'd had the Crocodile Dundee film, the You'll Never Never Know If You Never Never Go campaign that saw so many people come here to the NT. So certainly the government and the industry trying to perhaps recapture a bit of that spirit and get people once again coming to visit the Northern Territory.